football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Wormley. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Circle right down after a nice run.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up the first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
They'll run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. On first down, it's play action. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. The back in motion now. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's now 3rd down.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Just underway fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got a man down the middle. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught. Completion. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made out of the 23-yard line. Nice play.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks to the left, pass caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And the Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Savage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's second down after that completion. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught for the completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down and goal upcoming. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
And of all the places to throw a pick six, a goal-to-go situation, for the quarterback to risk it like this to begin with is extremely concerning. Now it's a 2-touchdown swing.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score USA 10.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
And completion makes it second and short. No press here. The defense backing away. And the completion made. He stopped, but he gets a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Wiggins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Now, to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wormley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Hokies! And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Virginia Tech, 13. USC, 10.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Wormley. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
USC Trojans will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. What a catch! To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. Jukes to get past the man. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Handing off on the draw play, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice first down here by this quarterback from Virginia Tech. And, man, when you think about over the years when Virginia Tech is really humming and they're really dangerous on that side of the ball, it's when they have a quarterback that can throw, but also the ability to run like that right there.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Looking for a man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. He puts it on the turf. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
He's brought down at the 38. Third down coming up.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Hoffman. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The back's got it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Tackle at the 12-yard line. Second down coming up.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Trojans. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Catch made on the left side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
A completion makes it second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, USC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score USC 27, Virginia Tech 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Punt over the middle. It's Adams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Adams. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Hokies line it up with first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away with a running game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory?
Here we go, here we go.
Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter.
That makes the score USC 34, Virginia Tech 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the play. Third down coming.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.